Normally I like to start every forecast off with a fun joke or a fun pun and weave my way into weather, but there's no time for it tonight. We got to get right into it because there's a whole lot to talk about. And the first thing we got to talk about is these cold temperatures. 4 degrees in Springfield right now. Won't be too long until that gets to 0. And then we start getting temperatures in the negatives. It's going to be the coldest night that we've experienced so far. This Arctic assault is really going to be felt tonight, and a big reason why is that number right there, the winds. We're getting winds out of the northwest at 15 miles per hour. So you factor that. Winds at 15, temperature at 4. That's making our wind chill here in Springfield at negative 14 degrees, and it's only going to get worse. I think tonight it can get as bad as negative 25 on the feels like temperatures. Clinton's not far from that. They're at negative 21 right now. Rolla is at negative 20. This cold air, it's creeping. It's got a hold on us, and it's not going to let go. Really, we'll get warmer on Wednesday and Thursday, but even those days will be just barely above freezing before we get right back to that cold Friday and Saturday. These are the wind chill alerts for, well, everyone in the Ozarks. Wind chill warning is going into effect. This is for the areas that are mostly above Interstate 44. That's happening now, and it's going to last until noon. And then guess what you have after that? You got a wind chill advisory. That's in effect now, and it's going to last until Tuesday because we're expecting these cold temperatures, these fast winds. They're going to be around for the next couple days. It's going to be even colder. Yes, even colder tomorrow than what you got today. Monday's going to be cold. Tuesday's going to be cold as well. This is how bad it's going to get tonight. Those temperatures, yeah, we're at 4 right now for this 10 o'clock hour. Won't be too long until we're at 0 and dipping into those negatives. And just look at the wind chill. The wind chill is going to be negative 20 throughout the majority of the night. Has potential. Wouldn't be surprised if the feels like temperature dips all the way down to negative 25 here in Springfield. Now we got to switch gears. We covered the cold temperatures. We covered the wind chill. Now we got to talk about the snowfall. We had some snowfall that pushed in our regions earlier today. It's for places that are really along Interstate 44 and north of I-44 that had this kind of light band of snowfall and flurries that swept, here it is, across the region. It dipped as far as Springfield, Mountain Grove, Eminence, even was able to see some of this light snowfall that came through. But I really want to call this an appetizer for the main event that's going to be arriving tomorrow. Now, the time that we're going to see it, we're not going to see it tonight. We're going to get through tonight with just the cold temperatures and the fast winds that we have to deal with. Even some clearing skies when we get throughout that process. But once we get into Sunday morning, clouds are starting to arrive back. The main concern for snowfall, that's not really happening until we get into that afternoon hour. That's when I think we can start to see it creeping into our state lines. And once we get into 2, 3 o'clock, the majority of people south of I-44 are going to see snowfall. And really, I think for Sunday's event, if you're north, if you're closer to the Lake Ozark area, you're not going to see too much for Sunday. You'll see more snow on Monday. This event, the heaviest snowfall, is going to be happening in central Arkansas, and for our region in the Ozarks, northern Arkansas is going to see a good amount. The further you get away from Arkansas, the lower your totals are going to be with this event. We can still see pretty good snowfall. Now, things are going to wind down once we get into Sunday evening. Sunday overnight looks pretty calm. But then we have another wave of snowfall that's going to be arriving on Monday. And this time, the majority of that snowfall is going to be north of I-44. Areas down south aren't going to see too much with the snow on Monday. So if you see a lot of snow on Sunday, you're not going to see as much on Monday. And this is what I'm thinking for totals. All said and done, including both Monday and Sunday, highest amounts are going to be in northern Arkansas. Those can see somewhere between 3 to 5 inches. I wouldn't even be surprised if some localized pockets see 6 or more inches. Once we get over and into the state line for Missouri, I think about 1 to 3 inches is a good estimate for us. North of the interstate, you guys aren't going to see as much, where your totals are going to be closer to about a dusting to 1 inch of snowfall going to be coming your way. Very cold weather for the next 7 days, but yeah, you already know that. Weather aware days in place for both Sunday and Monday. The high temperature on Sunday, yeah, read it and weep. 3 degrees. Monday's not going to be all that much better. The warmest day that we have up there is Wednesday and Thursday, and both those days we'll just manage to barely climb out of freezing. Then we're right back on that cold, Sydney.
Wednesday and Thursday will feel balmy compared to Sunday and Monday for sure.
I wrote Wednesday 35 degrees. I wrote warmer, and it felt weird calling 35 degrees warm. But compared to just how cold we are now and how cold we're going to get tomorrow, yeah, that's a 30-degree increase, so it is warmer.
I know my Color 10 weather app, I just checked it not too long ago. We're in the single digits, I believe, right now, and obviously our tomorrow it will be a high of just, what, 3 degrees? And
Yeah,
that's
I
not
think we're at
factoring
4
in-
degrees right now. So
Right.
right now we're warmer than the high for tomorrow,
Oof.
which is just incredible to think about.
And that's not factoring in wind chill or anything like
No.
that. So we will definitely be cold. Definitely stay inside. Don't try to go outside if you don't have to, because those temperatures, you can develop frostbite in less than 10 minutes in those temperatures. So thanks for the update, Matt. We'll just